Good afternoon. It's no longer morning. Good afternoon. Listen, I want to pop on real quick and I want to talk to you all about just some of the things that we are trying to do in our lives. This fifth day of January, we have the whole year to get things together. But I want to talk to you all because I seen some of the comments and I seen some of the people that have joined the group, and some of the things that they're struggling with is insecurities and self-doubt and low self-esteem. And I want to also tell you that we've all struggled. We all struggle in one aspect or another. But when we talk about insecurity is a lack of trust within ourselves. And so I wanted to talk to you all about ways that you can overcome insecurity. You can overcome feeling like you're less than. You can overcome. Listen, I was in this situation myself. I'm not telling you something that I do not know to be true. That you can do whatever you set your mind to do. You are capable of changing your situation, but you have to put in the work. So when we talk about insecurities could be bad, body insecurity, job insecurity, relationship insecurities. It could be so many facets of insecurities that we deal with. But the one that I want to deal with is the insecurity that we have within ourselves, right? Many times our insecurities come about based off something that has happened to us in our lives. We don't just wake up one morning and we are insecure within ourselves. Someone has done something or said something to make us question who we are as individuals. And so for me, I want to come on and I want to help you all understand that when you know who you are, and that's the first stage of, squashing insecurities, is knowing who you are, not who people say you are, not what people think you should be, or, how they label you. It's what you think you are. So when you sit back and you think about yourself, you think, who am I as an individual? Not who am I as as a wife, as a mother, or my job. None of those things. But who are you as a person? When I think about me, I think about me as I'm loyal. I'm committed. I'm educated. I have, those things are not attached to someone else. So when you think about who you are as a person, and when you know who you are as a person, it squashes insecurities. It squashes, what people say. So I want to give you a couple of things that, ways to help you, get over or move past the insecurities. Trust who you are as an individual. Trust your gut. Do not allow what someone else think or what someone else say to be the determining factor of who you are as an individual. Because when you do that, you have to live by what they say. You have to live by what the guidelines they have laid out for you. And we are in a season, ladies, where we have to take control over our lives and be determined to be the type of woman that we want to be. Look, I'm about building up. I'm not about tearing down. I'm about building up. And I'm not about allowing individuals who don't have a heaven or hell to put you in to make you feel a certain way, to define you a certain way. So when we talk about insecurities within ourselves, when we go to looking at, I'm going to give an example, body images. When we get on social media and we start looking at other people, how their bodies look, or when we are comparing ourselves to other people, those things bring about insecurities within ourselves. But when we know who we are and who God has created us to be, we don't worry about those different things or those different insecurities. We don't even concern ourselves with it, because guess what? When you struggle with insecurities, it keeps you from moving forward. It keeps you second guessing yourself. It keeps you questioning who you are as an individual. And we can no longer do that. We have to, figure out, okay, this is what's bothering me. These are the insecurities that I have. What do I need to do to fix those things? That's the very thing that I identified, the trauma that I have in my life. I identified it. But then I had to figure out, how do I fix it? How do I move past this? How do I no longer allow this to overshadow me or take control of my life? So when we struggle with insecurities or lack of confidence within ourselves, where does that come from? Who told you not to have confidence? Who told you to walk around insecure within yourself? I don't care if you are 400 pounds. There's no reason why you should walk around with insecurities when there are things that you can do to make those changes if you want to make those changes. I don't care if you are in an unhealthy relationship. If you are in a relationship where someone is constantly putting you down and tearing you down, then guess what? You have to figure out a way. Like, you know what? No, I will not allow anyone else to make me feel as though who I am is not enough. Change is a choice. As I stated yesterday, change is a choice. You choose what you want your life to look like. You choose how you want things to turn out. You don't walk around in insecurities with insecurities. Because when a person knows that you're insecure, when a person knows that you lack confidence, they feed off of that and they use it against you. So on today, I want to come on real quick and I wanted to just let you all know, look, it's time to invest in you. It's time out for allowing other people to just dictate how your life is going to be and how you're going to show up in this world. We are all of age. We're not little kids. And I know a lot of times things are taught or things are learned, but we have to unlearn those bad behaviors. And insecurity is a behavior that is learned. There's nothing in that we didn't come with insecurities. We were not put on this earth with insecurities. It is something that is shown. It is something that is taught that we have to unlearn. Walk in the confidence. The Bible said we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Know that about yourself. I'm not saying be conceited. I'm not saying being cocky. I'm saying being confident in who you are as an individual. I'm confident in who I am. No makeup on. I'm still beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I'm still beautiful. No matter what nobody say. At all. Because I believe that about myself. But you know what the thing is? If you can believe it, you can see it. If you believe that you are this person, if you believe what they say about you, then you find yourself walking in what someone say. But when you believe who God say that you are and who you are created to be, it doesn't matter what anybody else say, because you're going to believe the word of the Lord. So I wanted to just encourage someone on today that may be struggling with insecurities. You don't have to. You can make the change. It's your choice. It's your choice. And I'm here. I have invested in myself. I went out and I invested in myself. I was an individual who struggled with lack of confidence, insecurities, self-doubt, questioning herself. I went out and I invested in me. I got the help that I need. I have a therapist that I talk to. I invested in mindset coaching. I invested in creating my own program. I took the initiative to make a change, because doing it on my own, I wasn't able to do it on my own. I needed some help, and I could pray and I could go to God and I could talk to him, and God is always with us, right? But the Bible says faith without works is dead. I had faith, but I also had to go out and do the work. So I wanted to come on and I'm here. I'm here to help. I'm here. And it's time for you to stop complaining and stop putting yourself down and stop doubting yourself and listening to other people's opinion, and invest in you, the better you, the greater version of you. We're so quick to talk about I'm living my best life. We're living our best life for other people. But are we really living our best life? We're not. That's just a facade. That's just something for people to see, and something that, a little cliche that we say, because we all struggle. We all struggle. So on today, I thank you all for joining. I'm like I said, you're going to see more of me. I am here to build up. I am here to help us figure out. I am here to help us move forward, because I'm sick of women going through the trauma in their lives, believing that the trauma they are experiencing is their fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, because when you look at where it started, it didn't start just now. It didn't start just now. It started way before. I know for me, my trauma didn't start as an adult. My trauma started as a child. My trauma started as a teenager. But I didn't get the help because I didn't know I needed help. And a lot of you all that are on here, that watch me, that see the content, you don't recognize that you have this issue or something that's going on with you and that you need to help. So today, I want you to think about investing in yourself, investing, and so that you can be a better person. And as I stated before, I will put the link to my clarity call in the comment, and we can schedule a clarity call so that we can talk about some of these things, and I can help you move past the insecurities and the trauma that you're experiencing in your life, because you don't have to. I made the change, and I want you to make the change as well. You all have an amazing day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.